We're live. We are live, my friend.
Are we?
We are. We should probably check just in
I'm
case to make
checking
sure
your
that we're
profile
live.
right now. I don't see anything.
Hopefully it'll be soon, I think.
I see it. We're live.
Yeah, we're live. We're good to go.
We're good to go.
Woo. All right, let me edit the I'm editing the with the title and stuff
Oh, okay.
so people know.
Okay.
And I'm putting a warning that it's explicit content. So if we swear, we don't get in trouble. Don't swear yet because I haven't changed the
Oh my god.
All right.
We're good?
And save changes. All right. We should probably
Fuck shit
look
to
at
the ass.
Why? Why?
Now they know we ain't fucking around.
Well, I honestly don't even know if people are. Yeah, I don't even know if people are watching.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
We already have 4 viewers.
I don't know if that's like actually true. I think that might be you, me, and a couple other people.
Hold on.
I think you should have like the thing up because I can't see it
Yeah, I'm about to put it up right now.
on your what's it called? On your television, not your television
My
monitor
screen?
thing. Yeah, your monitor screen.
The fuck? I'm putting it up right now, yeah.
Yeah.
How do I see who's viewing it?
I don't know. I think you have to click the eyeball.
No, it doesn't work.
Oh,
This is weird.
yeah, it is weird.
Oh, commenting is turned off?
Oh, can I
Oh, no,
not?
oh, never mind. I just hit the bar for it.
Oh,
Huh. I see. All right, I'm ready to go.
all right. Me too. All right. So we're
Now
just
that
gonna
I
go
know
for
that people might be watching, I'm getting stage fright. Oh god.
it. Wait, how do you do this if you're not even when you're streaming?
Because when I'm streaming, I'm playing a video game and I don't care about anything else around me except the video game. But now I'm just talking to you, looking at myself, talking to you, and then looking at you, looking at me.
I mean, we could just do this. We could just like. All right. Well, I think we're just gonna go for it. I don't know who's watching. I hope somebody's watching, but before we go into our intro, I just want to say that thank you for taking a listen to our podcast because we are doing a live podcast for the first time today. So if you happen to be reading or happen to be scrolling through Facebook and you see our live stream, please feel free to drop in and drop a comment for us because I think we can read them, but not sure. It's our first time using this StreamYard program, which is let me see. It is like right here. The ads right there. So we're using this StreamYard program to broadcast onto Facebook. So we'll see what happens. We're just gonna go for
Do
it.
you have it up?
Have what up?
The stream on Facebook?
I don't think so.
I was gonna send a message to see if you could see it.
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I see it because I'm the one that typed it, but I'm pretty sure we can see it just because. Whatchamacallit? I can see, like, yeah, I'll have the comment section pulled up for me.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, because it doesn't show up on the thing. So.
Oh yeah, it only says one viewer, me.
Yeah. Oh, I guess people were watching. Oh, I guess they got bored.
No.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 now.
Oh, we're just gonna be watching these numbers the entire time. All right.
I'm only gonna be looking at the numbers. Screw the conversation. I want to see who actually comes into our thing.
All right, let's just not do that because then we're gonna get stage fright. I'm gonna get stage fright.
I'm already stage fright. Don't worry. I want to burp right now, but I don't want to because I'm civil.
Hello and welcome to this very, very special episode of Up Until Now podcast. I'm your co-host JD,
I'm your other co-host Andrew.
and we want to thank you for taking a listen to our live podcast. This is like an actual live podcast. Andrew and I texted you a couple days ago. I'm like, should we try a live podcast? And we're like, fuck it, why not? So we are here doing a live podcast.
I know. Look at us. I mean, it was an idea that Esther brought up to us a little while ago, but we were waiting for like a special episode, but we were just like, fuck it, let's do it.
And I don't even think we were waiting for a special episode. I think personally for me, it was just I felt like we were so behind in editing. So we had so many episodes recorded and ready to go, but like it wasn't up to date, like so all the episodes that we were releasing were like a few weeks back.
Yeah.
But now we're kind of just I don't know. We're like we took a couple weeks off because you were going through stuff. I was doing some shit, so like we had to kind of step up our game in other places and other areas of our lives. So we had to kind of put the podcasting thing on hold a little bit. But thank God we had some of those extra episodes on the back end because like it would have been just like 3 weeks of like nothing.
I know. I felt bad though. I wanted to record, but at the same time I was like, I'm busy doing my crap, and you were like, school has just started with the whole moving in for you, and I was like, let's take a break.
Oh, dude, that this move-in thing is just like it's scary as shit, man. Like it's honestly pretty scary.
Wait, so how's it doing it for you? So like I know some procedures for IU just because Ashley's sister went back to school, but what are the procedures over there like?
So like our procedures are we are saying that every U of I student has to be tested twice a week.
Twice a week?
Twice a week.
Free of charge?
Yeah, it's free. Like we don't have to pay for anything because it's provided by the university.
Oh, okay.
But it's still twice a week. Like even
that
like
is pretty excessive though. Like,
but I mean, I think it's better to be excessive than not, not pushing it.
Right. Obviously, like better to be prepared than unprepared, like not prepared.
Yeah, exactly. And I think a big example is recently, if you haven't seen the news or anything like that, the University of North Carolina. So did you hear about the UNC? No. So apparently what happened was they opened like for their campus like regularly, and then they closed after a week.
For what?
Because of COVID. Because like the spread of the disease was way too fast, so they just like closed the school down and just went back to all online classes.
Oh, well, that's just them being stupid.
Yeah, and I don't know what procedures they had, but yeah. That's why I think we're trying to do like that. We have to get tested twice a week, and we have like apps that like follow contact tracing, like things like South Korea, Taiwan, and all these other countries did, and we're trying to emulate that here on campus.
I see.
But it's still really scary because like we're having thousands and thousands of kids coming into campus,
right?
To move in and have maybe a few in-person classes, but all the majority of their classes are online.
Wait, are they doing like the little swab test or like the actual like stick a thing up your nose?
It's actually spit.
Oh, it's just a spit one.
Yeah, you spit in a tube and they just kind of find out if you have the virus or not. So I mean, it's nice where it's not invasive and you don't have to stick like that. Like this long ass like Q-tip up your nose, like all the way up here. Like it's not like that. You just kind of spit in a tube, so it's not awful.
Yeah, I see. But I feel like you can't be as accurate for. That's
what I'm thinking too. But I think what they're doing is like they're asking for enough spit for 2 tests.
Oh, okay.
So like just in case it's a positive, they just run it again just in case.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're taking a bunch of precautions here at U of I, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Yeah. I mean, for IU, it's international students are required to take the up the nose test. And then I think like local people are just doing the spit one.
Okay. But even then, I just feel like it only takes one person to fuck everything up.
Right. No, obviously.
Yeah, and it legitimately only takes one person, and that one person like can go to like a frat party and then
Right.
contaminate 100 people, and 100 people are just roaming around campus, just infecting more people. So like it doesn't stop, because even the testing, yeah, it doesn't take too long for you to get the results back, but in that time, like you can be touching like 8 to 10 people, and those people are going back home to their families.
Right. It's just like a big old not pyramid, tree. Just links everything together. All that crap.
It's ridiculous, and I don't know. It's just like I'm glad that I still have a job, and I'm glad that like I'm still be able to work because even through COVID. But I don't know if it's worth it.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, is it worth it, or should I, should I ask to be furloughed, or should I hope to be furloughed so I can go on unemployment? Because unemployment, from what I know, is I would get paid more under unemployment than I would for like working full time.
I mean, that's how it was for me versus Ashley. I would work 2 weeks and make about what, $300-400, and in 1 week she made $600 just sitting at home.
Yeah, and then you get $1,200 every 2 weeks. That's more than I make here at the university that I work for. But I guess besides that, like you get to $1,200, but you don't get any benefits. You don't get like the retirement plans or anything like that with unemployment.
You don't, but if you're doing it right, like honestly, like if you were getting unemployment, fucking you should have a lot of money saved up by now.
Exactly. And I don't know, man. It's just those monies should be saved up for the taxes that you have to pay for the unemployment this coming year.
Or just to be smart, just save it and invest it in something instead of like, buying clothes, buying shoes. I mean, yeah, granted, Ashley bought me shoes and clothes and stuff, but still,
Yeah. I mean, I guess as long as like you're using it wisely, I think it would be okay. Like just as long as you like save like, I don't know, a certain amount of money for a rainy day, because there's going to be nothing but rainy days from here on out.
Oh, there definitely will be. I mean, I heard there was about to be like another. I feel like there's gonna be another wave, especially with school starting all up again in every like state and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know, man. I think it's partially because I'm being selfish, because I'm getting married in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, you are.
And I think that's why it's like I don't want these kids back, but like it's like a toss up. It's like, well, I like money and I like getting paid and I like working, but I also want to get married. So it's like it's a juggling act, and I don't know. Like I was talking to somebody recently about this, and they were saying like I was saying that as a 26-year-old adult, I want to say that yes, I'm taking safety precautions. I'm washing my hands. I'm using hand sanitizer, doing the mask and all that crap. If I was 18 and I was coming into the situation, coming to U of I and coming to like a college campus where they're known for like partying and academics, am I really going to stay home as an 18-year-old when there's alcohol and partying just across the street?
No.
So like I would want to say that the 18-year-old me would say yes. I would be like, yeah, like I would totally stay in my dorm room and just be on Netflix all night, but that's just not me, because I would be itching, because like all these kids have been cooped up in their homes with their parents for the last 6 months, and they get freedom here. Like there's no way they're not going to stay in their room. There's just no fucking way.
I would have. New season of Apex is out. Woo!
So you would just like use that time to like better your video game skills?
I mean, that's what I've been doing during quarantine and shit. Stay home, play video games. That's the beauty of being an introvert and hating socializing. I get to stay home and play games.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, to each their own.
And I got a fucking girlfriend that I live with who also loves playing video games.
Yeah, so you guys just play video games together. I mean, that's great. Right. But like Esther and I still work. Like we're both like deemed essential employees. And like I don't know what to do. Yeah,
it sucks being a grown up.
Yeah, and I think that's like the biggest update of my life. Like last week, I was literally in the office for 12 plus hours almost every single day.
Ugh.
Yeah, and it was awful, man. Like I was like legitimately pretty annoyed that I had to go into my office and stay there for 12 hours because I was doing all this shit for moving week.
Yeah, that does suck. I got to took a week off because I was moving, and I didn't work. I just stayed at home, packed, cleaned,
So you did a
moved.
different kind of working. You did like
I did a different
adulting
kind of
working.
working. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it was like a lot easier than actually going to work. I mean, yeah, I didn't get paid to do what I just did, but whatever.
I mean, you got paid in love.
Yeah, I did.
Oh man, but like that's the biggest update with me. It's just like I'm still in the middle of move-in week. Like there's a bunch of kids on campus now, and yesterday and today were like early move-in, so there wasn't a lot of people moving in.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday is like the actual move-in days, like the registered move-in days, and bro, I'm terrified. I'm fucking terrified.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like how it is with over here too, just because I live in a college town.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I miss it back when school wasn't even close to starting. Like I already miss how like quiet this town was and like how not crowded it was. Like now we go to the fucking Target and it's just like packed with people. It's hard to find parking again. It's like, uh, why did Corona like not stop school? Like, why couldn't Corona just kept school from starting?
Or like I think I heard this earlier, like, or why didn't like the administration, like the Trump administration, say like, you know what, kids have to go back to school in September,
Right.
so let's do everything we can from March to September to get this shit under control, so these kids can go back to fucking school and their parents can work.
What are you talking
Like,
about?
where was
They
that
are
conversation?
they are putting it under control. He's not testing anymore because he's bringing his numbers down. Come on, JD. Come on. He's doing his best.
He's doing his best, but he's a fucking idiot. He's so dumb.
Well, his best is his best, all right?
I mean, if somebody is watching this and they're like saying like, "No, I think Trump is doing a great job,"
I don't think he is.
I don't know where your mind is at. Like, I mean, we can still be friends, and like, if you want to, like,
we can still be friends, but just
Yeah.
shut up. I don't like
Yeah,
your
if-
opinions anymore.
no, if you want to like drop a giant comment like in support of Trump, I would love to read it to see like what it actually, like what a Trump supporter actually thinks he's doing right now that's helping us to get back together as a nation. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I have nothing to say about that because I'm not a Trump supporter.
Well, I'm not either. I'm definitely not a Trump supporter, but you know, like there's a certain part of myself that's like very interested and curious as to like see what a Trump supporter actually thinks, you know? Like taking the time to sit down and be like, "Hey, what are you thinking?" You know?
I mean, he's done some good things. I'm not gonna say he's terrible in every aspect.
Oh, yeah,
But-
no.
But anyways, I don't want to get into like a political topic.
Yeah, no, I agree. Let's move on. So, I mean, that's what I've been doing. I'm just prepping all these key packets for these kids to come in and move and spread coronavirus through alcohol, beer pong, sex, and whatever else they're gonna do here. So,
Yeah. For me, what did I do? I moved into my and Ashley's new condominium.
yeah, I know. Like you guys told me about it. I mean, you guys have 3 bedrooms.
We got 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, a
For pretty
kitchen,
cheap,
living
too.
room combined. It's really cheap. It's like 800 something for all that, and then utilities. But it's still so much cheaper for all this space.
And you're splitting it between 2 people.
And we're splitting it between me and Ashley, so I'm only paying like $430-ish.
That's not bad at all, man. That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. And we have a whole room dedicated to video games. We have a whole room dedicated to our room, and then we have a guest bedroom for JD and Esther, or when Ashley's sister comes by. So it is designated as your room or her sister's room.
Which is fine. I'm completely okay with that.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm glad that you moved too, because I know your old place. I've slept at your old place. It was
It was real bad.
it was,
okay. So I had to. Okay, I never told you this, but I had to throw out all of my snowboarding stuff except for my board. I don't
What?
have boots anymore. I don't have jacket, pants, gloves, nothing anymore.
Wait, what?
There was rat shit everywhere.
No.
So the bad part is I had everything in a bag, right? Like my inside a plastic bag, inside my backpack, like my snowboarding backpack.
Yeah.
And it was good. But there was 3 months of when I wasn't even at that place because I was living at Ashley's place to begin with,
Oh man.
They ripped through the plastic bag and then ripped through the backpack. And then they like went into the backpack and like laid in there for like a month. I don't know how long, but it was disgusting.
And they lived in your backpack.
They pretty much lived in my backpack. So I threw it all out. Like I didn't want to risk it. Hey, wait, hold on. we have to give a huge shout out right now to one of our viewers who just commented on our live podcast.
Yeah.
Our Noons, Michelle, just said, "Ayo,
hey, Michelle,
biggest supporters. I love you, Noons. I miss you."
Yeah,
but
Michelle, thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate it. Honestly, it really does mean a lot.
Sarang hey yo.
Sarang hey yo.
Yeah. But yeah, I had to throw out all my shit. Dude, so I only have the board and bindings.
I can't believe that. That's awful, man. That sucks. You had good shit.
I did. And I'm not now, like I'm in debating mode right now, thinking about selling my board right now and just like getting a new set completely.
I mean, that could be an option.
Cause like it was a waste. Like the backpack was like what, $70. The jacket was 60. The pants was another like 50, 60. And the boots were like 80. But then I should throw all that out because Michelle asked what was living in your bag. Rats and mouses, like at my old apartment.
Oh man.
There was like rat shit everywhere. It was fucking disgusting. So I had to throw out my whole backpack that had all my gear and stuff in it.
Dude, that sucks. I mean, can't you? I mean, I don't know. I feel like you could sell it and try to go for a different setup.
Yeah,
because like you've been rocking that setup for a pretty long time.
That was my first board ever.
Yeah, and I mean, you got it on sale, and if you get it like soon, like if you try to like scramble up some money to buy something, you could probably get something really good for pretty cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I paid like what, $400 for the whole set. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was a long time ago, man.
Board, boots, and bindings. Not bad at all.
I honestly need to get a new board too. Mine's showing its age.
Yeah,
it's like cracked in the middle.
I mean, my bindings was cracked. Like one of the screws were gone, and I never replaced it, so I just boarded with it. It's like fuck it,
dude. You're insane. I would be terrified to do something like that.
Yeah. Little JD said, "Sup? What up, little JD?
Hey, what's up, JD?
Oh boy, I'm getting caught up. Sorry, I forgot to mute that. I apologize. I'm embarrassed.
Oh no, it's okay. I had to mute mine too. I forgot.
But yeah, but like the reason why I like thought about selling it is because like me and Ashley have been selling things on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
Yo, Facebook Marketplace is a good place to sell some crap, especially around college students.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, because I'm on a college campus too.
Yeah, they buy it quick.
Huh.
Except they didn't buy. I put my futon up for sale, but no one claimed it yet.
I don't know. I feel like futons and like couches and beds are like an iffy.
It's not a high demand here.
It's definitely not. I think like more like tech stuff, people are like more than happy to buy. But like when it comes to like used futons and mattresses, people kind of stay away from it.
Yeah,
because you don't know, because it's a college town, so people don't know what happened to it.
But like we sold like a table that we had. We sold a microwave. She's selling a couple decors that we're not using over here. And dude, like we put it up in the market, and like at 3 PM, we get notifications at like 3:40 as soon as like it gets like published.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And like Ashley does not know how to sell things.
She's just like, yeah, you can have this for $2.
No, literally. Yo, so like the table that we have, it was a solid like 4 feet long like table. Like it was a solid table. And she was like, we could sell that for like $10. I wouldn't pay anything over that. I was like, are you crazy? Put this on the market for $20. Instantly, someone bought it. Microwave.
Oh.
She was like, we could sell that for like 15. I was like, no, 25. Boom. Instantly, someone bought it. Yo, people want this shit. As long as it's cheaper than like the store bought ones, they'll buy it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they're college kids. They just
Right.
just trying to scramble as much shit as they can.
Yeah. And I was like, yo, that was like the easiest fucking $45 I ever made in my life. And then now we're planning on we're gonna wash it real good, like my rice cooker. And
Uh-huh.
we're gonna end up selling it too because mine is one of those like fancy talking ones.
Oh, the ones that like have you ever seen the ones that like sing?
Mine doesn't sing, mine just tells you it's done and it starts going like cuckoo.
Oh, dude, like mine like sing. So like if you set it at like night,
Uh-huh.
and then if you set it up at night, like sometimes it just sings.
That's fucking creepy.
It is. It's really creepy.
Is yours in Korean or is yours in English?
I can change it to either one.
Oh, mine's only Korean.
Oh, yeah. So like I can change it to either one. So I personally like it in Korean because the voice actor that they use sounds a lot better in Korean than it does for like English, because the English one is just like it sounds like a generic white person voice.
Kind of
And I'm
like
just like,
Will Velez.
yeah, like Will
Hello,
Velez.
hello, Will Velez.
Hey, what's
thanks
up,
for
Will?
joining us. Sorry, he's like the first white person I saw in comments. So I was like, Will Velez.
He's not white. He's like a quarter Cuban.
Okay, first of all, people that say like quarter crap like that, no, you're white. All right, well, you're white.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. I think they said that I can get the comments on here somehow, so I'll figure it out.
I mean, mine's up, so I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I can see it too.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much has been going on with me except moving. I mean, we're done. We're done packing and everything.
But I mean, I feel like moving is such a huge thing too. Like I don't know, man. Like moving kind of gives you like a fresh and new start.
It does. It's really refreshing just because
yeah.
like everything here was really clean and we're keeping it clean and like we have like this new system now.
Yeah.
And we're trying to be more organized in this place and we're keeping up with it. It's been we moved in here. It's been almost a full week now. It's been 6 days. And everything's still like really clean and we're keeping it clean. And,
I mean, that's always good.
Yeah, and the fact that we have a game room now. It's so nice to have a game room. It's so pretty. Look. Her dad made us a stained glass Apex logo LED light. We hung up Christmas lights. She has her little Harry Potter theme going on over there with her wand in there. And then I got my ugly ass painting up there looking like a burst of Starburst had an orgy in the space. Yeah. It's not bad in here.
Oh no, definitely. I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow, that's actually, because I saw Ashley's Instagram story.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh wow, like you guys actually made the game room, and like I'm that's awesome.
Yeah, it was real nice,
dude.
And it's cathedral ceilings here, so it looks a lot bigger in this place.
So it looks a lot taller than it actually is.
Yeah,
I mean that's always good.
The only thing I don't like is that it's kind of like our neighbors. I'm not used to having neighbors because like we lived in Ashley's like own separate house.
Yeah,
that I still shout loud as hell randomly at night. Like I'll be like, whoa, like when we're playing games or something, and then she'll be like, we don't live alone anymore. I was like, what does that mean? And I was like, oh fuck, neighbors. Yeah. And like now I have to be conscious of that. So I don't like that. I kind of want to let them, like someone's Wi-Fi password here was something like Sorcerer's Stone. There was like a whole Harry Potter thing going on. I was gonna be like, can we change our Wi-Fi password or name to something like that? She was like, no. I was like, well, obviously our neighbors aren't gonna like us now.
Yeah, you just did like some like generic like Netgear 1356621241358.
It's this be the Wi-Fi.
This be the Wi-Fi.
This be the Wi-Fi. I didn't like that. I wanted, because that was the same one she used at her own place, and I was like, let's do something that it incorporates us. But like, I got to pick the password, so
Oh, I mean, when I had I had my own wireless router, I changed the name to "It Hurts When I Pee."
oh, that's clever.
Yeah, and then the the password was UTIs for life.
Yikes!
So it was a very like encompassing Wi-Fi network name and password.
Just a quick pause here. Hello, and thank you for stopping by, Roshini.
Roshni.
Sorry, I can't see. I don't have glasses on. Sorry.
Oh.
And then Esther Kim. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. I kind of like Harry Potter. I'm not a huge fan, but it's all right. I like Voldemort. He's my favorite character. He doesn't get a lot of credit. Credit where it is due. The man's the main character, and no one loves him.
I mean, I honestly, he is like the main character besides Harry, but even like because
Harry.
the whole story like encompasses the fact that
Harry, man.
Voldemort is like the greatest wizard of all time.
Yeah, exactly. He is the best. The best.
Yeah,
the movie wouldn't even be a movie without my man Voldemort.
exactly. Oh, Jerry put one up. He says his was "Tell my Wi-Fi I love" or "Wife I love her." I like that.
Tell my wife.
Yeah,
I like that too.
That works. Oh man,
who's JB?
That's Jerry from
Jerry
KYM. Jerry, Big Jerry, Jerry that beats us up. Jerry.
Have I ever met him?
Yeah, he was the drummer at the KAYM retreats.
I don't remember.
Okay,
sorry. But yeah, anyways. It's so interesting. People are coming in. I'm getting excited.
Like this is like a mix of like Twitch streaming and just podcasting. It's just so bizarre.
I know it's kind of weird because I'm more focused on this now because I'm used to like Twitch streaming, like interacting with my viewers instead of like just like me and you interacting. Now I'm like looking over constantly, be like, who's there? Looking at my numbers, like, oh, we're at 8 right now. Number needs to be higher. How many friends do you have on your Facebook account?
Like 12. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Like
if that number doesn't reach over 100 today, I'm gonna be pissed.
What are you talking? I don't think it's ever gonna go over 100.
Well, now with that attitude, Jesus fuck.
I mean, I think I have 949.
949?
Yeah.
Are they actually friends or like acquaintances?
They're like friends.
Like you actually talk to all of them?
Not all of them, but
I went through this phase where I went through deleting like almost everyone on my Facebook friends list.
I mean,
I was like, I don't talk to you. I don't talk to you.
This number is me like going through the Facebook friends list.
Jesus.
Oh, and then we're gonna stop really quick. Joe is here.
Joe who?
Good, Joe, your cousin Joe.
Joe, my cousin. Joe, we have to bring you into one of our podcasts one day so we can have you confirm or deny some of the things that we say about you, my man. we talked about it last time.
We talk about him a lot.
I love Joe. But okay, Joe, while you're here, I need you to confirm one thing that we talked about in one of our previous episodes. your new fashion styles. What the hell's going on there? Are you a e-boy now? E-boy? But no, Noons. We're not saying that you're less important than Joe because you're obviously not. Come on. But I'm just saying we talk a lot about Joe and we need him to confirm some crap that we say, especially about like the ones I just asked him about his whole fashion sense, his e-boy thing. Like, what the hell's going on there? Trying different styles. And then the e-boy one stuck. I know because like when Kevin came over to help us move, I asked him, I was like, "Whoa, when's the last time you saw Joe?" He's like, "Oh, not too long ago. I went to go to the store the other day." And then Kevin was like, "Yeah, he's sticking with the e-boy outfits." I was like, "Oh, oh boy."
Oh
But we
yeah.
love Joe. Like he pulls it off. That's the only reason. Like
That's
I'm
the
in
only
a
reason why
conflict.
we can shit on Joe a little
Yeah,
bit there.
he
Like
pulls it off
he
nicely,
pulls it off.
but at the same time, like such a douchebag. You know.
Oh man.
But Joe, back to your topic. Today is kind of like a catch up episode. We haven't recorded in like 2 weeks just because I was busy moving and JD was busy with his whole like people are coming in from campus because he's on a campus university area and he's just prepping for work and everything like that. So we've both been pretty busy. So it's just kind of like a catch up episode. And yeah,
Man, it has been interesting though. Like I was just like looking over like some of the episodes and stuff that we've done. Andrew and I, we were listening to the new episode that we're gonna release later tonight. So, be on the lookout. But we were talking about how we are gamers in very, very, very different aspects.
oh yeah.
And
I remember that one.
Yeah, I was listening to it and I'm like, man, like this is actually, I don't know, man. I just really enjoy this podcast. It's just a lot of fun.
I know. I like listening to it, especially with like the little haha moments, like the whole controller bit we had.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. We can't tell you what the controller bit is, but you guys are gonna have to listen for yourself.
Listen to it. It's hilarious. I die laughing every time I listen to it. I laugh at my own jokes. That's how good it is, guys. That's how fucking good my jokes are. I laugh at them. Like genuine laughters. Jesus Christ. I sound like a loser.
You're like promoting yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we have to do on this podcast. We have to promote ourselves. And I think that's the big reason why we decided I wanted to really do a live episode today. It's just because, I wanted to make sure that, hey, everybody, friends, family, I'm still doing this. Like, this is still something I'm doing.
I mean, like, Joe literally just commented. He's like, I remember you guys just talking about this. He's like, glad this is like popping off and shit. It's like, yeah. I mean, I remember back when we were just talking about it too. And here we are, episode fucking
24?
Okay, yeah, because the other one was about the whole Michael Jordan. You made like a weird comment about it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you're like, oh, Michael Jordan. And I was like, that's weird. And then we talked about Michael Jordan's house. God, do you not remember anything? Jeez.
No, it was so long ago, man. It was so long ago.
Senseless.
Oh, man.
But yeah. It's a nice place, though. I got here. Back to our original conversation where Joe came in and fucking interrupted us. Gosh, fucking Joe. Man did nothing but except say hi to us. And he's just getting shit on for no reason. No, for no reason. I apologize. I'm sorry. But yeah, house is nice. Joe, Noons, Kevin, if you're here one day, please come visit. This place is always open for you guys. It's awesome.
Well, I don't think I need to shave. I think I'm good, right?
I like your sexy man beards.
Yeah, I think this is actually pretty tamed.
I mean, that's just because I can't grow any except the fucking helmet strap. Pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess moving on, like the reason why I like have the beard and mustache is because I'm on a college campus full of 18 to 22-year-olds, and if I'm like fully shaved, I legitimately look like a college student, and like I'm actually a supervisor, and I look like I watch over college students, so I kind of have to look the part. So
you
I
do
feel
look like a little baby when you shave.
Yeah, I look like a little bitch. Little baby face ass bitch.
I wouldn't have said that, but damn.
Oh no, but it's very true. Like I think that's like the truth behind it is like I legitimately look like super young when I don't have like the scruff.
Okay.
I mean, I can't do it now because if I shave like now, because Esther likes it too. So if I shave now,
it won't be back by the time wedding comes.
Exactly.
I mean, see, like that's another thing I'm sort of having a conflict with. So your wedding's coming up.
Yes.
I want to cut my hair for your wedding. You know, so I could like do my hair and shit.
Yeah.
Ashley does not want me to cut my hair because she hates my short hair.
I mean, what does she consider short?
How I always cut my hair. Like when I, like put it in so I could like style it. She hates that. She says I cut it way too short.
But that's pretty long still.
Right?
Yeah.
But she says that's too short already. and like finally my hair is like growing back right now. So she's like, "Oh, finally!"
So she doesn't like that Pidgeotto kind of hair that you do.
I wanna fucking say it's a Pidgeotto thing. Is it? Is that how you see me?
It's like no, that's how I see everybody that has like that kind of haircut. It just looks like a Pidgeotto hair.
I mean, I guess now that I think about it, because I like slick it back and like has a little like poof on the front.
Yeah, like it legitimately looks like Pidgeotto. Here, let me see if I can screen share this.
How short? I mean, I get a 3 on the sides and the back, and then yeah, god damn it,
Yeah, it looks like a Pidgeotto hair.
god damn it. Damn it.
It's okay, man. It's all right.
Shit. But yeah,
I mean, but like that's like every time I see somebody with that haircut, like I think of like Pidgeotto. Because I'm a Pokemon nerd. But anyways, yes. Like I like your hair like that. I really do. So I'm like, if you want to do that for the wedding, like I like it.
yeah. Yeah, but are you sleeping with me? No. No.
Well, you never gave me the chance. Duh.
Nani?
Okay, I have slept with you, not like sexually though, but like we've hugged because of warmth. Like it
we sure have.
Yeah.
When we went camping.
Oh my god, it was so fucking cold. It was ridiculous how cold it was.
Our fucking neighbors, while we were tenting,
shushed us.
They fucking shushed us. Fucking assholes. Oh, God, selfish. It's like where everyone's outside, yeah, you know, share the fucking noise. All right, it's not a fucking house. Fucking rude.
But I think it was partially like we didn't realize because we were in Yellowstone National Park and it was like 70, 75 degrees during the day, which was like perfect and amazing for like hiking and all that. But it dropped to like 45 to 50 degrees at night.
And it was raining.
It was raining and we didn't even have a tent that like closed the fucking windows. Like we just
I brought one of those ones where you can apply the cover, but I didn't bring that because I wanted to look at the stars. Oops. Oops.
That was an interesting choice when it came to tent choice.
Hey, it was nice before it rained.
It was.
But even the fact that I couldn't see shit because my glasses broke.
You're just a fucking mess on that podcast.
Bad decisions in life. You remember when I decided to buy a fucking iPhone because of a girl?
And then not to mention, I told you, don't you want to buy a case for that? You're like, no, I'm okay. And legitimately 4 days later, you dropped it and the screen cracked.
There's a lot of questionable choices that I made in life. Oh. But anyways.
What were you talking? Oh, yeah, the wedding. So, yeah, if you want to cut your hair, I would be okay with you cutting your hair.
Well, I know you would be. It's just like I said, are you sleeping with me?
No.
She doesn't want me to, and
which is fine. Like either way. I just want you there. That's it.
Oh.
But the thing is if you have like that long hair and you don't do anything with it or you don't touch it up, you know my sisters are gonna like just give you a bunch of shit for it.
Oh, I know. Well, I slick it back still.
Okay.
So it looks all right. But then if I don't stick it back the right way, I just look like some freak who has like, you know, Noah's splitting ocean thing right there. Like
the Red Sea just parting on your head.
Oh. Yeah. So I gotta like be careful about how I do it.
I mean, look at Pinterest, man. I don't know. That's where
I just look at Jared Padalecki from Supernatural. Sam Winchester.
Oh, that works too. Oh, that reminds me. Your suit color.
Oh, didn't you want it to be navy?
Yes, navy blue, and I have a tie for you.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to worry about the tie. No, it's like a legitimate tie.
Yeah, I only wear skinny ties.
Oh, you little baby.
It's more fashionable. All right, it's 2020. Get with the trends. Skinny ties all the way. Ask my man Joe. He knows about fashion. It's all about the suits. You got to wear it with like a slim fit, with nice slim pants, looking nice shoes, and a skinny tie with a little clip with a little bling. Come on, nah.
I mean, I guess I didn't really see it, but I mean, I guess it's just because I have really wide shoulders, so the tie looks like a skinny tie. But
I just have a
your little baby ass shoulders don't really do that.
hey. What the hell? What the hand job? That was unnecessary.
Oh, it completely was, and I think it's hilarious. It's like when I called you a cloud word thing.
What, cloud cunt?
Yes, that
This is
word.
explicit content. We can say it. Cloud cunt. Fuck shit ass. Titties whore, bitch. We can cuss in this. We say it in our title.
What?
Explicit.
Oh, explicit. Yeah, we do.
Explicit. We don't go. Well, yeah. Oh God! If your mom's watching, this, sorry, mom. I don't swear if you're here. Oh. I'm a good Christian boy.
No, I mean, it doesn't even matter. My mom listens to the podcast episodes anyways.
Yeah, you're right. I remember at your house once. I started swearing up a storm, and your dad's like, "Andrew, please stop." And I was like, "Oh shit, sorry, my bad."
You
so
said
bad.
shit and you swore in the apology for swearing.
Yeah, oh shit, sorry, my bad. I'm so bad.
No, like I'm the same way because it's just a habit. Like,
Right?
there's no one.
You know what they say? People that swear a lot are just more honest.
No, I like that. Yeah, I'm more honest.
I'm just an honest person, so I swear way too much.
And I guess like what kind of going into honesty, I think we should go into our next section.
Ooh.
And like I think it'll be a fun section to do. So we in the previous episode, I think we were talking about a certain thing that I bought. I buy a lot of shit, and because I have no self-control when it comes to buying crap. So I bought these pod decks right here. So what they do is they're just used for podcast episodes and podcasters in general to like make better content. So in one of the pod decks, it's called an episode deck, where they kind of give you ideas of like podcast episodes that you can do, and kind of just like gives you like any kind of like inspiration to move forward with your podcast. So we decided to kind of pick one up just in case we decided like, hey, we don't have enough content for an episode, so we're just gonna move on with it. And I think this one is an Ask Me Anything. So if you guys are here listening to our podcast,
if you guys have questions
for us with anything that we've said previously in our podcast or really anything, we will go ahead and answer those questions truthfully. So yes. In the meantime, before, while we give some people, the two people that are watching, the one person that is watching, I think it's just us, to be honest.
I don't know. Maybe they left. The excitement died down.
Maybe. But it's all good. So if you guys happen to be here, feel free to comment and give us any kind of question that you guys want to, I don't know, have us answer truthfully and honestly. So while we wait, and if people come back, Andrew, what are some questions that you have for me that I will answer honestly? Yes.
If I wasn't your best man, who would it be? I already had that question ready.
Well, the truthful answer is you're going to be my best man no matter what, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, yeah, but who would it be if I wasn't?
I mean, I just feel like it would have been my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah. I mean, because he has family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I figured. Yeah.
Huh.
Why, you didn't think of that?
No, for some reason I just don't see you and Josh close.
I don't think it's like anything like that's like close, in the sense of being. I don't know how to explain. Like it's a very brother, like a brother relationship.
Well, yeah, but like for me, like, I mean, I guess I can't use my example because I would be like, if you were my best man, Kevin would be mine. But that's only because me and Kevin are super close. Like, but sense. Like I have no other like friends who are that close to me. But like you have like good friends. So I thought you'd pick like one of your other friends that were like, next in line.
I don't think I have anybody that would be next in line, to be honest, when it comes to friends.
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I don't. I don't. Well, I don't think it's like. So I have like really good friends. I do, but I feel like there's not anybody. Maybe
No one can compare to me. I see what you're saying. I understand fully. I accept the compliments. I love you too.
I love you, best friend.
That's good to hear. No one compares to me. You hear that, JD's friends list? None of you fools compare to me.
You're like the biggest asshole right now. I don't know why.
Biggest asshole.
No, to everybody else, not me.
Oh.
Like to everyone else.
Well, they all had to learn their place somehow, and I just put them all there at once.
I mean, I guess if you guys have joined a couple more people have joined us. So this episode, like this part of the episode, we're doing an Ask Us Anything. So if you have any questions for us, any question, we will answer as honestly as possible, which is pretty much just honesty. So yeah. So while we're waiting for if we get another question, is Andrew, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yes.
Dickhead.
Why?
I don't know. Just recently, I've just been calling everyone and everything a dickhead. Like, I'll be walking around. If I bump into Moro, I'll be like, "Oh, you fucking dickhead!" Or like the cat, the Lance. Like he like when he scratches me, like, "Oh, you fucking dickhead!" Or if someone like cuts me off, "Oh, you fucking dick!" I don't know why. Just dickhead was like the first thing that came to head, and came to my head, and I just say it now. Yeah.
All right.
It's very
Like, do you imagine somebody that has like a dick for a head, like physically has a penis for a head?
No, you fucking pervert! What the fuck?
I'm just wondering. It's an
No.
Ask Me Anything podcast.
Well, no, I don't picture a dick for someone's head. No, just call him a dickhead.
I mean, that's what I pictured when you first said that. Like, I
Now,
imagine,
you
like,
would think of dicks, pervert. Fuck. Something's wrong with you, my friend.
It's just I'm tired, and it's not. I'm just tired. Like, I'm just tired of all the bullshit that I've been going through for. It's not bullshit, but like all like the crap that I've been going through at work. It's just
Makes you think of dicks?
no. It just makes me tired. It makes me tired, and then this is why the Ask Me Anything portion of this is like perfect because I will pretty much answer anything very truthfully. If you guys are actual listeners to our podcast, this is exactly how our podcast sounds before editing.
Oh, I know.
Editing, it sounds a lot better, but this is
We can't edit this.
We can't edit this part. No,
Well, exactly. Yeah, we can't edit this.
This is just fucking raw as hell.
Man, I bet you're thinking of dicks when you said that too. you something else. You something else. But another question. What can I ask you? What's one thing you would have done differently in college?
In college?
Yeah.
I think I would have gone to CFC less. And if you guys aren't familiar, so CFC is Covenant Fellowship Church.
Oh,
and
thank God.
It was a big church that's here on campus here at UIUC. And that's the big thing that I wouldn't have done. Like I wouldn't have like spent so much time there. I mean, I met like some good people, of course. I mean, all churches kind of attract the same, like I'm a good person-ish, so I feel like I should go. But I didn't find my time there very useful, I guess. Like when it comes down to brass tacks, I just felt like it's not for me, but I kept going because I felt like an obligation to go.
Let's be honest here. That sounds like a lot of Korean American churches.
Oh yeah, 100. I completely agree with that too. Like I think that is completely true. Like I think the Korean American church,
there's something wrong with it.
There is, and I think there's a sense of duty that the church kind of brings onto you as a member. Yeah, like whether if you don't tithe enough, then you have to, I don't know, you have to do it by service. You have to spend more time at church. You have to spend more time in prayer because God doesn't love you. Or if
Yeah.
people kind of see you in like a lower status, they treat you like that. And it's very, very prevalent. And I think that's one of the big reasons why, Andrew and I we're not, when it comes to religion, it's just like, like we don't really move one way or another.
Right. I mean, I can care less about religion. I like the thing that Kevin always says. He always says, "I believe in God. I don't believe in church."
No, I think that's completely it. I think that's where I'm at too. Like I don't believe that the church is a healthy way to legitimately worship the God that is set and said in the Bible and described in the Bible. And I think CFC, if any of my CFC people friends are listening, like I don't think that they're the church that is supposed to emulate the way of God and how he lived his life. I mean, for example, I think I bring up this example all the time. So they had this class, I guess it's called a leadership class. So you had to take this class in order to be a leader in the church. So I thought it was great. Like you get to teach and you get to, be like, and teach them how to lead as a biblical leader. And I thought that was great. There was a section or there was a class that was focused on evangelism. So like reaching out and like spreading the word of God essentially in any way that you can.
What up, John?
Yo, what's up, John? But so like I was talking to my friend and then the pastor said, "Hey, listen, talk to the person on your right and see if there is anybody that like in your life that you can reach out to and proclaim the word of God or like kind of like start up a conversation about religion." This guy legitimately went to my face and said, "I don't really have anybody in my life that I can reach out to." And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? I didn't say that, but I'm like, what do you mean? And he said, "All my friends are a part of this church. All my roommates are a part of this church. All the people that I take my classes with are part of this church. So I don't really have anyone that I want to or feel the need to reach out to because we all go to the same church." And I'm like, wait a fucking minute. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you're here to show through your life that you're not just a follower. You're somebody that's supposed to lead like more individuals into the way of God. But you're just here stuck in this tiny little CSC bubble and you can't break loose from it. Like, and then when he's like, "Oh, what about you?" I'm like, "Well, all three of my roommates are of different religions and they don't go to church, so I can reach out to them. I have all my friends in my classes that I'm a part of." And I just kept listing off people. And then he just looked at me and goes, "Oh." And I'm like, that's like the problem. Like the church is so secluded in its own clique and niche that like people can't get in unless you follow a certain cookie cutter mold. And I think that's what CFC lacks, is that it doesn't prepare people for the real world. It just says that if you pray enough, then your life would be good. But if you haven't prayed enough, that means you're not a good Christian. And that's not what it is. That's not what religion is. Religion is supposed to be the sense of peace that you feel that you believe in a higher power and you believe in something bigger than yourself. Does that make sense? I mean, for you, I mean, it might not make sense for you. Like, I completely understand, but like,
Right.
I guess like, what are kind of like your thoughts on it? Because I think this is a great.
I mean, to me, for like the whole church thing, like I said, like I can care less about that. I went to church to hang out with you. Yeah. I didn't care about whatever the fuck people thought of me and shit like that. I honestly solely went for the socialization and the friendships that I made. But honestly, like none of that mattered. But I guess it's different for me about like what you were saying about like who can you like touch or like, reach out to, stuff like that. But for me, it's like I never really cared for religion to begin with, especially at a young age, just because I was forced to go by my parents. So like since a young age, I stopped caring about it. So to me, I would never have wanted to reach out to anyone or, anything remotely close to that, So
I can completely see that. Like, and I think that's the biggest problem with even like Korean American churches specifically. I think that our parents, I mean, not my parents really, whatever, but like a lot of Korean American parents always felt that they needed to push their kids and force their kids to go. And that kind of built up some sort of animosity against the church. Like it didn't make any sense. Like you force the kids to go and they hate it even more. But then when, like, for example, I think when we go back to, I think the episode where you talked about your religion with your dad and how he said, "Oh no, that's not it. You're a Christian because your mom was a Christian when you were born or conceived or whatever." And that like comments like that make it where kids even hate religion even more because they feel like they're forced into it because their parents are doing whatever they're saying about like ridiculous like religious like thoughts like that. Like when I heard you say that, I'm like, there's no way that is true. In all hell, there's just no fucking way.
Right. And I mean, again, like that's another reason that made me turn away from it. And it is what it is. My parents have accepted the fact that like I don't believe anymore, and then they just keep saying, "Oh, we'll believe enough for you too." It's like, that's not how that works. But all right,
that's not how that works either. But like, I mean, I think when you kind of bring that together and you find the fact that maybe like church is for you isn't about religion, it's not about believing in God, but just about finding that community. And I mean, for me personally, that's what I want you to find too. Like, I don't want you to like just automatically be a born again Christian, you know, like those typical like, I don't say the B word anymore because no like that's complete bullshit. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't want you to get to that point. The fact that what I want you to do is I want you to find that a community. And it doesn't have to be church. It just doesn't have to be anything like that. It's just, for me, I feel like church is a great community just to be with better, like not better, but like decent people.
Yeah.
And that's what I felt like. And that's what I feel like now as an adult, and me like stepping back and looking at how my life has changed because of the church. Has been just like, you know what? I didn't really go because I felt guilty. I mean, I did before, like back in high school when they like kind of, I wouldn't say brainwashed you, but like when they said, if you don't come to church, you're going to hell kind of thing. But like, I felt that I went for the community and to see my friends and to build that sort of, you know, loving network that I am a part of.
Yeah, if someone said, "I don't say the B word," I'd be like, "Bitch, yeah you do, yeah you do. What you talking about, bitch?" I swear word too much.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Like, and then that's like, I think that's another thing that, I mean, start over. Do you remember when?
Like in my head, I was like, "Bitch, you can't start over on live."
I mean, I can. Like, this is for like the re-edited podcast.
I was like, we re-edit shit, and I was like, "Wait a damn minute, yes, you can."
But kind of starting over, like, do you remember when we went snowboarding with Pastor Kyung-soo? Yeah, and like the way that he interacted with us made it feel like it was a real conversation and it was a real relationship.
Hey, like I could swear in front of him and he wouldn't care.
And if that, he would say a couple back. Like it's just being human and building relationships and finding that, yes, we all make mistakes. Yes, we're human, but being able to come together because of maybe like being friends and having that relationship and that mentor-mentee relationship through the church. Yeah, like the church is maybe not the best figure or the best example to follow the word of God, but like we got to find that there's somebody here that thinks the way that we do. And I think that's the value of the church, not.
Yeah. And I think the environment plays a big role to it too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like again, like Pastor Kyung-soo, like I respect him a lot. And like I look at him as a pastor, but at the same time, like I could look at him as a friend too. And especially like it just depends like where we are. Like if we're in church, I can't be like, "Hey, what up, bitch?" But like if we're snowboarding, I'll be like, "What up, bitch?" Like, but like, you know, like the whole environment crap.
Yeah,
it's all about like where you are and location.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's. I mean, when you said that, I thought of the Office episode, where Stanley like bashes at Michael, like and yells at Michael. And then and when they're alone together, Michael says, "I understand that you don't respect me, but in this place, in this office, you have to respect me,
right?
Or at least pretend to respect me." And I think that's part of that relationship that we have with Kyung-soo.
But then even outside and inside, I respect the man. He's awesome.
Oh yeah,
miss
for
him.
sure. He's in California now.
Huh?
Yeah, he moved out to California.
When the hell did that happen?
Oh, like a month ago, maybe.
Holy crap! Why would he go there a month ago? That was like a hot spot for coronavirus.
I think he had a job or something out there.
Oh boy, I hope he's
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
Yo, Kyungsu, if you're listening to this, be safe, my mans. I miss you. But yeah,
Yeah, and I think that's an interesting topic that we went into.
I know. From me asking you, who would be?
No.
What would you do different in college?
Yeah, and I said I wouldn't go to CFC as much as I did.
Ay. All right, you ask me one more question.
One more question. Let's see. What is the one thing that you're most excited about for your future?
My future?
Mhm.
Having kids.
Ooh.
Having little Andrew and Ashley's run around with our DNAs. Little mini me's. I can't wait to see how many things he fucks up on just so I could be like, ha ha, I did that too.
or like when he's like trying to like pass off shit that you've done in the like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like, you can't get away with that.
I
because
did, and
that
I'll
shit.
be like, I can't get mad at you for that. I did that shit. I'm proud of you. Something like that. Yeah. That's what I can't wait for. But I don't know. It's just, family. I mean, I've always, loved, working with kids too. Like at a young age, like I always did the whole VBS crap. I always wanted to be a teacher. I don't know. I've always wanted. I just love the idea of being a caretaker, I guess. But especially for my own, like my blood, my family, little mini Andrews running around, fucking the world up. Can't wait for that shit.
Like that John Mulaney thing goes, you think my kids are gonna be playing outside? No, they're gonna be catfishing pedophiles on the internet.
Exactly, yo.
Those are my kids, and that's my wife.
My kids are gonna be playing video games all they want because I ain't ever gonna stop them because I'm gonna be right next to them playing. I'm gonna wait for the day my boy be like, Dad, I can 1v1 you. I'll be like, bitch, no, you can't. I'll fuck you up. In a video game, he might be better than me in sports, but not video games. If he starts getting too good, I'll take his games away. Give him a little handicap.
But then if he does that, then he's not going to be... Wait, if he's better than you at video games, you're going to take the video games away?
Yeah, if he starts getting better.
Oh,
like,
got it.
You can't get better than me. No, but like just the idea of, having a kid and being able to see him grow. Like that's how I felt like very connected to my nephews.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tony and Noah, and back when I lived back with around my parents, but I barely see them now. And every time I see them, like they grow so much, and it's like, oh, I'm missing you grow. Like I wish I could be a part of it. But if it's my kids, I'll be there. I ain't gonna go out and grab milk and not come back. I'm coming back with milk. Yeah. Wait, what did Christine say? Oh. Are you
guys worried about the type of world the next generation will have to grow up in?
No, fuck no, because I'm part of the generation that's creating the next generation. So I'm gonna make sure my kid has a decent life. And well, actually, I guess I can't control too much of that. I guess only in my household I can control that. But like regarding like the world outside my house, I guess I'm a little worried just because we don't know how this whole pandemic's gonna end, and we don't know what's gonna change after it, and because of it. And just because there's a lot of stupid people in this world. There's a lot of fucking stupid people. Like, I'm stupid, but then there's like stupid. Like, stupid. Like, there's like another level of stupid. Oh, God. Stupid people. I like the word stupid too, JD, from your earlier question. I like stupid. People are fucking stupid, But you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of fucking stupid people in the world. Fuck.
Hold on. There's a meme of like there's a person that was on the bus that was wearing a mask, but the mask was a masquerade mask, like the ones that just cover your eyes like this.
Oh my God. Fucking stupid. Holy fuck.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Like how is it that the United States, that is supposed to be like the best country in the world, is leading the numbers in cases and deaths in the fucking world. Like, how can we not? Like, how are we opening up shit? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because stupid. I just rewatched you do this stupid little
It's like she was wearing a masquerade mask with like a giant feathers on, like coming out of the mask. It's like, what the fuck?
Please wear masks. That's what she picked. But yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about my methods of raising a kid because I know my kid will have respect and all that stuff because I have it, and I won't raise a douchebag piece of crap. And if they do, they'll get beat. And we talked about this in our other podcast episodes. I will hit my kids. All right, not hit like with a baseball bat, but discipline them. But the other people that I can't control, like maybe fucking Edwin's kid. I can't control Edwin's kid. Edwin's kid might be a fucking twat in front of my kid, and
No, not Edwin. Edwin was a good one.
Oh, Edwin
it was Edgar.
Edgar. I can't control fucking Edgar's kid. Fuck Edgar, man. Oh God, I'm getting mad thinking about Edgar. Fuck. Yeah, fuck. I mean, like, hopefully my kid will be friends with Edwin's kid and not Edgar's kid. We're the best at being the worst. Exactly. Yeah, Michelle said the best. We're the best at being the worst. Thank you, America, US of fucking A. We are the best.
And there's like the saying that's going around when it comes to like immigrant parents, and specifically like us Korean Americans. They're like, what were our grandparents or parents thinking that like people are smarter in America after this pandemic? Like, Korea is okay. Like, Korea is fine. Like,
they stabilized quick.
They're fine. They're like, they flattened that curve and like they just like smushed that shit. And
we also flattened it vertically. Fucking vertically.
We flattened that curve so hard vertically, it's ridiculous. We have so much street smarts that is
Street smarts.
redonk.
All right, what about you though? Back to Christine's question. Are you worried about your kids growing up, or
I think generation? I am. I think I'm worried about the type of world for sure, definitely. But I'm hoping that as their parent or as their father, like I can prepare them for that shitty type of world. Like I love my parents. I love them, and they've been great to me. They have. But the thing is I think my parents were a little bit more stuck in like the previous way of thinking. So they were thinking like, if you go to college, you get good grades, you do well in school, you get that full-time job, you get benefits right off the bat. Mm-hmm. It didn't happen that way because the way that the world was changing didn't support that kind of view, or didn't support that kind of that path, that life path. It just didn't work that way.
Yeah.
And I think it wasn't them like just being purposely ignorant. It's just that's just the way that it just happened.
I mean, it was for them too, though. So that's why they probably thought. And
yeah. So as a father, I want to be able to see the world and try my best to prepare them in any way that I can for the world that they're going to be growing up in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super worried about the world that's going to happen because we don't know what's going to happen with this pandemic. We don't. And honestly, with Esther and I getting married in like 2.5 weeks, we're already thinking about family. We're thinking about kids. So if we're trying to have a kid in like 2022, 2023, but we still don't know how this COVID-19 is going to happen, especially with the election coming out this November, which is a great segue into saying, if you're listening to this, please fucking register to vote. Like this election actually does really matter because we've seen what Trump has done with this COVID like pandemic, and it's not good. It's not great.
Yeah.
It's downright incompetent. And like that's the thing. And I hope as a father and as a mature adult, like I can see the future, and not see the future, but like predict what I can teach my kids and be like, this will be helpful. This is garbage. And to answer your question, Christine, 2 or 4.
That's same with me too. 2 or 4.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to time our babies together?
Nani?
I'll impregnate the shit out of Ashley when you make Esther pregnant.
Why? Why do you have to say it like that?
What do you mean? How else is there another way to say it?
Not as crass.
I think I said it nice and classy. Why not 3? I don't like odd numbers. Same with JD, I think.
Yeah, same.
Because I don't want 2 of the kids bullying one of them. Because I know at least 2 of them would take, each other's side.
Hopefully that's the case. It's not like
God, what if it's like 3-on-1?
3-on-1.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then mom and dad will take the lonely kid. So it'll be 3-on-3.
Exactly.
Unagi.
Salmon skin roll.
But yeah, but seriously, you let me know when Esther's pregnant. I'll impregnate the shit out of that one.
Why? Why?
Well, our kids can grow up together, and then if you guys have twins, I'll wrap it up real quick again. But we do want to have kids around the same time as you guys do, so our kids have some close cousins, friends,
close cousins for sure. Yeah, man. I mean, I think honestly, make a pregnancy pact.
I'll do it. Where's my knife? I'll slip my fucking hand right now. Make some blood packs going. Let's go.
No, I don't want to do it. I can get my knife out, but I don't want to do it.
Let's make a pact right now. Christine,
I need
you are
hands.
our witness. As Christine and Michelle as our witness, we will time our kids the best possible method. I don't know where I was going with that. In the best way possible method.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence.
English is hard.
I'll find it along the way.
Don't get what?
Tetanus.
I was like tetanus.
Tetanus.
Like I said, I'm an idiot, but I'm not an idiot. Hey, but seriously, let's time our kids.
I'll try our best.
What are you gonna name your first kid?
No idea.
You guys don't know yet?
It depends on the gender, I think.
Well, what if it's a boy?
We liked Theodore or Damien.
Isn't Theodore? No, wait, that's not your dad's name.
No, that's Thaddeus.
Thaddeus. Oh, daddy. Thaddeus. Every time I hear Thaddeus, I think of daddy. But Theodore?
Yeah.
Teddy?
Yeah, I like it because you just think of like a cute little pudgy kid. So
why don't you name him like
the Hulk?
Hulk.
The Hulk. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, it's not my kid, so I don't really care. But I don't know. Theodore, I was never really a fan of that name. It just sounds too uptight. Theodore.
Really?
Yeah, Theodore.
I don't hear that at all when it's like.
I hear Teddy. Like Teddy's fine. Like, hey, Teddy. Yeah. But then his real name, Theodore Kim, come here right now. Right now. What the hand job is this? Come now. But
I don't know. If you guys have any other baby names or something for me to maybe steer away from Theodore, please reach out to us. Feel free to reach out to us. And if you guys want to reach out to us, Andrew, where do they find us?
Oh, I didn't know we were going here, but they can always find us at upuntilnowpodcast@gmail.com or our Instagram with the same handle of upuntilnow, where you can find a link tree with mine and JD's personal accounts and a bunch of links that sends you to other places, like Black Lives Matter, and educate yourselves.
Yes, exactly. And thank you for taking the time to listen to our podcast, especially this new and interesting format where we just decided, fuck it, we'll go live for this one. I think it's turned out pretty well. I mean, I honestly didn't think anyone was going to watch us because I don't know. I'm not.
Not with that fucking attitude.
Not with this fucking face.
Hell, I like your face.
Oh, thank you. Well, I just wanted to, thank you for, dealing with us and especially with this new episode format. I really appreciate it. This is just something that we decided to do. And hey, if you guys are here watching us, thank you for taking the time to watch us because we've been on live for maybe an hour and a half now. And it's it's been interesting. So I really appreciate you guys, dropping stuff in the comments and letting us read it and saying hello and giving us likes and all this stuff. So really, really appreciate it, you all, for being here. And if you guys are listening to the actual edited version of the podcast, thank you for taking the time to listen to us. And if you guys do have any baby names seriously for me and Esther for the near or far, far future, please send us an email, send us a DM on Instagram. And yeah. And before we fully head off, I want to thank Eric. Eric is our friend who we get to use his music for our podcast, and it sounds great. We use it for our intros and outros. And yeah, it's just really, really awesome to be able to support our local and small artists. So if you guys do want to support our local artists and really, support Eric specifically because we love his music. So if you guys go to our Instagram handle, there is a link tree, and at the bottom of the link tree, there is a link to Eric's Instagram and his SoundCloud. His Instagram is ch.tunes, and his SoundCloud account is also ch.tunes, and that's ch.tunes. Thank you again, Eric, so much. And if you guys are like graphic designers or musicians as well, please feel free to send us your profile on Instagram or send us some songs or send us something in our email addresses, and we'd be more than happy to take a look. And if it's something that we would want to use, we would be more than happy to really promote your stuff here on our podcast. We don't have a whole lot of listeners yet, but we are slowly growing our podcast community. And I think this video live stream podcast is just another way we can do that and interact with, my friends, Andrew's friends, and just really, really stepping in and, trying to make this podcast something that Andrew and I really do enjoy. So if there's anything else that you guys can do to help us, Andrew, what are other things that they can do?
You guys can always like, share, and comment, but please let us know what we are doing right or what we are doing wrong, so we can either keep it up or change it up. I said that backwards. So we can either change it up or keep it up. I like that way more. But yeah, let us know what we're doing right or wrong, so we can, cater towards you guys, because we always want to do anything to make your guys' experience a lot more fun and more worth it to come by our podcast.
So with all that being said, thank you again for taking a listen to our podcast. I'm your co-host, JD.
I'm Andrew.
And we'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Bye.